Hello everyone, I'm Roberto Coscia, a QA engineer with 6+ years of experience, and in today's video I want to show you some very important update that is coming with GitHub Copilot, which is basically few updates that bring the world of agents back to life, also into GitHub Copilot. Basically, they are introducing the vision for it so that you can attach a screenshot, photo or diagram to a chat with Copilot, generating the interface code and alt text to bring it to life. This will be available on a version extension of Visual Studio Code, which is already available since October, and it will be soon available. As you can see, is introducing GitHub new features that is making it closer to what other competitors are, like Cursor and Windsurf of Code.eu. You can see that they are introducing different features, also including the next edit suggestion, which will allow automatically to advise you potential suggestions that you can accept pressing tab or refuse pressing exit. It's also using richer contextual cues to automatically identify and suggest what next edit should be. So it's understanding further the code base automatically. Here is an example of how this prediction works. We can see here that the goal here is to get closer to an agentic future. Basically, everyone is trying to get into the race of agentic future. And the CEO of GitHub Copilot states that Copilot does more than work now to figure out the intent that you had with your original request, and then tries to solve that. This is a fantastic news who has already GitHub Copilot. Newer updates are coming. Longer term, there are other goals which develop further the agentic mode. A project that they developed is called, an initiative they developed is called Project Padawan, which is basically a software engineering agent that can independently handle entire tasks under the direction of a developer who assigns issues to Copilot. Domke, which is CEO, didn't give any information about when this will be developed, but we know that the future is coming also for GitHub Copilot. So if you're thinking about moving from GitHub Copilot to something else, just know that many features that are in competitors are coming also here. We don't know when though, but I believe soon, considering the competition, which is really first. Hope this news was interesting for you. If it did, consider to subscribe the channel to get more videos like this with news of AI and information about AI. Please like the video and consider to comment here to let me know what do you think about this news. Will you consider staying with GitHub Copilot considering these new features, or do you have better solutions? Another model I want to discuss about, which that is fantastic, is a vision language model, is Deepseek AI. I'm talking about the VL2 series, which are 3 models of 3 billion, 16 billion, and 27 billion parameters. This model aim to process and interpret visual and textual data simultaneously, enabling applications such as image captioning, visual question answering, optical character recognition, and multimodal content analysis. This is bridging basically the gap, the complexity that it brings to process both images and text simultaneously. This model is actually quite performance in terms of this. The complex of handling high resolution visual data is a problem that models had for the high computing that it brings, but it still remains a challenge to create models which are performant in this matter. The training datasets used in these models often need more diversity and task-specific granularity, further hindering performance. We can see here the new model compared with other open source model. And the Deepseek VL2 basically is in a leading position in the open source arena. The small configuration, the smaller model, achieved an impressive 92.3% accuracy on tasks, outperforming existing model by a significant margin. In visual grounding benchmark, the model demonstrated a 15% improvement in precision. Another very important thing is that this model, it requires 30% fewer computation resources than other model do. And it's also very important the fact that it can generalize across tasks, with its standard variant achieving leading score in multiple reasoning benchmarks, and addressing the challenges associated with high-resolution images and text processing. Several takeaways are important to see this model that are important. By dividing high-resolution images into smaller tiles, the model improves feature extraction and reduces computational overhead. The availability of the smaller model, 3B, 17B, 16B, and 27B configuration ensure adaptability to various applications. So you would use basically a smaller one for higher computation performance operations, and you would use heavier model for actually lower computation models, so machines that can allow to use higher computation. Using a comprehensive dataset encompassing OCR and visual grounding tasks enhance the model generalizability and task-specific performance. The sparse computation framework activates only necessary parameters, enabling reduction in computational cost without compromising accuracy. Here we can see an example where Deepseek VL2 Tiny compared with other models, and we can see that is pretty much in a high position, leading the open source and also comparable with the leading models. That's it from today. Hope this video was useful. Please remind you to like, show me, and write the comments to support this video, and subscribe the channel to get up to date with the latest AI news. And see you in the next video.